for me
About
and for your family. I don't know.
What's up, buddy?
My son
Hello. Oh, okay, cool. Your son, what?
in a scoundrel shirt is what I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah. Why he doesn't have real... Like, you never buy him clothes?
Yeah, I don't actually. My wife works at Ross, so
Yeah.
she's literally every day coming home with some kind
You're
of
like,
fucking-
I used to have an uncle that, like, for, like, if it was my birthday,
Mhm.
he wouldn't give me any real gifts. He would bring shit that he stole from his office. Like,
Here's a stapler.
Yeah, or like stickers with the name of his company, you know?
Oh, that's sad.
And
Some swag.
highlighters and random shit that he stole, you know? Like, dude.
Did you use any of it though? I mean, you know,
Yeah, I just fucked around with it,
right?
but I didn't.
highlights.
I guess that's a good
yeah.
place to start. Alexi's uncle was very poor. Or just didn't give a
Yeah.
shit about you, one or the other.
That's more likely.
Yeah.
He
always
worked in
spent
an office. It sounds like he, you know, I don't know. I assume that
Was this in
working
Chile?
with an office.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he do?
No, he was an electrician actually. He worked for a company, and in his company,
So
they
he
had
stole
all
that
this
from
shit.
somebody else's office.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nice.
Like everybody had a telephone in the room. Like, because
Of your house?
Yeah, because he worked in the telephone company, and
So he had a phone in every room, like a
pretty
on the
much
wall?
because like some of those, yeah, but we yeah.
That's awesome.
It's like it's crazy because I meet people here and they're like, oh, we don't even grow up with cable, but like I watch all that shit, like Cartoon Network and
Yeah, we didn't have any of that.
Nickelodeon. No.
Oh man.
Oh
I did.
man, you
I
did.
oh yeah, I had Cartoon
Oh,
Network. I'm
yeah.
older though. I'm old. So
It wasn't
I'm like-
until in 7th grade when I moved in with my grandparents. That's when we got, because my grandparents.
So you didn't
had-
have cable not because like the times hadn't reached that yet, but because simply there wasn't cable out where you lived.
Yes,
or,
we were so far out that like there was no getting cable to
right.
us.
We had to get satellite.
We had. That's what we ended up getting
Yeah.
when I was in 8th grade was or 7th grade was DirecTV.
Have we talked about this
That's
before on the
cool.
I don't think
podcast
so.
about DirecTV? Like, my dad, dude, we moved from Tampa, Florida, bustling city of Tampa, Florida,
Mm-hmm.
to Hackett, Arkansas, which I mean, I don't,
This is the first time I hear about that
right.
town.
Hackett,
Is it a
Arkansas.
town?
Yeah, you got to watch those Arkansas cities that start with an H.
Yeah, you
Wait,
did.
is
if
it like? Does it have a downtown?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, well, no.
Then, then
No,
it's not a
Alexis, it doesn't.
town.
Yeah, no,
it's just a group of people.
you drive through it. It
That
had
live
like a
there.
gas station and a laundromat, and that was pretty much it. There was a place where you could rent videos.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
It was. I mean, you would be like, oh, we're in Hackett now, and we're out of Hackett now. Where-
Did
Is
you
there a
notice-
red light?
Nope.
No red
there
light.
might be one now. I know growing up there was.
Garden still ain't got a red light.
Right.
I actually got into an argument in this is so stupid. I shouldn't talk about this, but I got in an argument with in high school with a girl. I was like, Garden has a red light. She's like, no, the fuck it doesn't. Because I moved there in 7th grade. But she had lived there her whole life. And then I was like, no, like after school, I'm like, I'm going to go find it and send you a picture. And I drove oh shit, Garden has no red lights. I was wrong.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
it's just an exit.
How long had you lived there at that point?
3-4 years.
You blew it.
I blew it. Yeah.
When did you move to Arkansas from Chile? Was it it wasn't a direct
10 years ago.
10 years ago?
Yeah.
I think we talked about this in the alley behind the the joint, the patio.
10 years ago, so you were what, 20?
I was just 21.
21.
And I
Okay.
found out that I could drink at 21 when I got here.
Oh, nice.
It's like it would have been awful to get here from a place where I can drink, and suddenly
Oh,
I get
yeah.
here, I'm like, I can't drink? Wait, what?
That's when German kids, like, we had a German exchange student that was like 16, and he was like, what the fuck you mean I can't drink? It's like, it was like, they sell beer. I could just go in there and buy beer. We're like, nah.
Yep.
Nah. His
No,
name was-
you can't.
Yeah.
Other
In
people can.
Spain, too, they drink wine at like... You can drink wine at 16, I think, or something
Yeah.
like that.
What if you told that kid that the only reason he can't, it's only him, like you convinced the rest of school, and like it's because he's from Germany, and like we're like the last German that drank was Hitler. You just convinced
Sorry,
him.
man. We don't let Germans drink Wilhelm.
Yeah, but some bad stuff happened last time. All right. Was that his name, Wilhelm?
Yeah, which the teachers called him William, but he called himself Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing when I got here. Like, there's a lot of words that I thought were German. Like, I don't know. You guys say Volkswagen.
That's a German word.
Yeah.
And we say Volkswagen.
Volkswagen, yeah.
Yeah. Or...
Well, that's because South America took all the Germans after World War II.
Yeah. We took them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there and
Refugees
we went and we kidnapped
I'm
all
sorry, you're
the
harboring the fugitives.
into my loving arms.
so like we need some diversity over here, so we're gonna bring some white people.
What was the decision like in your life when you so for this podcast? Obviously, we get you on. You're gonna roast the other comedians this month.
I was thinking about that, and I was like, what it's really like? What can I? It really comes down to me trying to make them insecure about how they look,
Right.
most of it, and them trying to be as racist as they can. That's what it's really gonna come down. Who's the other person?
We've got
it was going to be Russell, but Russell backed out. So we've got
little bitch.
Little bitch. He heard you were on, and he was scared.
Who am I against? Alexi?
Yeah.
I'd rather go hang out with my dog.
That's pretty
Wait,
much it.
I'm against you?
No, I'm a host or a
Okay, so
the voice of God, one of the two. I'll be there.
Okay, Zach,
I'll be in the building.
Scott,
for sure.
me,
Zach, Scott, you, and probably JJ. We haven't confirmed with
JJ.
Yeah, we're dipping around, dipping our toes into some comedians.
So you're 21, you're 20 in Chile. What was the opportunity like? Like, what was it like in your life when you came to America?
I was just in college, and I met someone in college in Chile.
Okay.
And
The one other person in college in Chile.
Yeah, and we were like, it's fucking come here. We can, get married and then come back to Chile.
So you wanted to go get American wives and then come back to Chile.
Come back to Chile, yeah.
Okay.
And then
How long
You're trying to steal our women.
And then I was here for like 2 months, and I was like, I don't want to come back.
Yeah, America will do that to you.
Let's just
Anytime you come to the States, you're like, that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
And also because I was gonna have to come back and come back to college, and I was like, I just want to get a job and just fucking live. I'm tired. I don't want to fucking study anymore.
Seth, you were saying you've never been to another country?
No.
It's always beautiful, and then you like get to town and see how everybody lives their life. You're like, I gotta get back home.
Don't go to one that is close to here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Don't go to places that are close to.
Well, Canada. Is Canada a fucking slum?
But it's but you have a different opinion of Canada because you're not in Maine.
It's basically like
or
America
North Dakota or something.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really deal with them, but you do deal with Mexico. So, I would say go to another country in Latin America.
Yeah, not Mexico. It's not.
And then go to Mexico.
Okay. All right. Later. No, I'll never leave.
So you got here. Did when you married your wife? Did she know that you were just trying to find? Was that like an arranged?
No. No, we were just hanging out. We were just together.
Okay.
And then I started doing comedy in my let me see, third year here.
Mm-hmm.
What year was this?
2017.
Oh man, 7 years ago, right?
Yeah.
All right. The 7-year itch.
Yeah. And
what was the first time you did stand up? Where was that at?
At the Joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
I don't remember
anything you blacked out.
Joke. Anything.
Any
no,
joke?
I didn't black out. I just didn't write it. I don't think or if I wrote something down, it wasn't something that I kept and be like, oh, this is gonna be a memento or whatever the fuck.
Of course.
It's just like I probably just threw it away.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And I did that, and I was like, oh, I fucking like that. I just liked it.
Right.
Liked it.
So you got some laughs, or it went
yeah, I
well?
got some laughs. I
Right.
don't think it was for the reasons I wanted.
Right.
It's like probably for,
It never is.
Yeah, it
Not in the
never is. And then I was like, I'm just gonna keep trying, and then it sucked.
For a
And then
long-
it
for a
sucked
years.
for like, I would say for like 2 years.
Well, after how long of doing stand-up did it start to suck? How long? Like, was it year
Did
three?
it start to suck
year
or
two?
stop to suck?
Yeah.
What did you say?
How long into stand-up did it start to suck?
I mean,
okay.
the first 2 times
Start sucking.
it was cool, but once you get into it and you start like looking at the real work and everything,
Right.
I would say like after a year, after a year or 2, you start realizing like, oh, this shit is tiresome.
Right.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And you start to see the same. You're at open mic a lot. You start to see.
Yeah.
You realize that watching the
And at the beginning,
performing
you go to a
stand-up-
lot of open mics,
Right.
you know, and you treat. Sometimes you just got comics in the audience,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you still act like it's a fucking arena.
You're
and
supposed to.
and it's funny to see it now, but it would be awful to see myself
Right.
acting like that. But
It's
yeah,
hard to keep up that. I feel like, watching stand-up can be fatiguing. You know what I mean? You ever just feel tired after like an open mic? That you
Yeah,
did-
I mean,
you did almost
watching
nothing?
an open mic is really fatiguing. Like
Right.
watching good stand up, like you can watch for about 2 hours and then you're exhausted from laughing.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
And usually the show's over by
Yeah.
then, if it's a good show.
yeah, but an open mic, especially if you got 20, 30 comics on
Right.
it, like it's just like, oh my.
yeah, I like the open mics sometimes because they're like up and downs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
As-
sometimes there's a bad set and then there's a good comedian and that's really funny.
Right.
Or sometimes someone's having a bad set and no one is enjoying it, and I am enjoying it
Mhm.
because I'm like, this is great because they're like, you see a new guy and they are so into what they're doing, which is great to see. But sometimes, most of the time, it's just not working. Like at the beginning, it's just
Right.
hard to make things work.
Yeah.
And you see them like going at it, you know, and they're in character, and it's not working, but they're still going for it.
Right, and you can see them realizing that like they're not gonna get laughs based off just their personality alone. Like you see that realization after, especially a couple times them coming back. You're like, oh shit. Very rarely do you see someone pop up and they immediately have jokes written that are good. That Wally dude,
Yeah,
he
and it
came
takes-
out of nowhere.
And it takes so much time to like figure it out that like sometimes it's like you gotta have, it's not the joke that is not, it's just the energy, and sometimes you gotta tell the same joke with different energy.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't understand that at the beginning, and you say it with the same energy all the time, and then sometimes you don't get the feedback. Most of the time you don't get the feedback, especially at the beginning. It's like if you like the first time you do it, it feels nice, then the second one, and then by the third one you're like, is this really funny? I don't know.
Yeah. So
It's weird.
You said you were in college at Chile. What university were you at?
It was called Universidad San Sebastián.
Okay. can't say
University of Saint Sebastian.
Saint Sebastian. Okay.
Yeah.
What were you studying?
Political sciences.
Oh.
So not really.
Okay. Yeah.
I just wanted to do like local like politics, like work in the like
Oh, God.
like in the mayor's office or something?
yeah, and like whatever local politics, fucking dealing with environment, or dealing with the treasury department of the city, or whatever, like just anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just a public worker, public servant, whatever.
A humble life.
And I wanted to then do journalism and write political articles. That's what I
Okay.
wanted to do.
Okay.
And
Like editorials, or
yeah, and then I found out.
non-biased
Yeah.
news-esque.
Yeah. Then I found this, and I was like, damn.
Now you can
I can be political into a microphone and not have to write it all down.
right.
Yeah. And that is one of the worst parts too, because at the I remember at the beginning I was like, I want to put a voice into this, you know, and then you realize like this is not gonna work.
Yeah.
You just gotta go for the fun. Sometimes the funny things are so dumb and absurd that I'm like, this doesn't make sense, but it's so funny, and you feel like it's not you, but it came from you.
Yeah.
So you just do it anyways.
So
And,
in Chile,
cool.
when you were growing up, what were you made fun of for the most?
because I'm darker than my friends.
Oh, really? So you're like dark in Chile?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there was a big migration from people of people from Haiti and
Damn, Alexis
Venezuela.
so brown that the people in Chile are
but
like, damn, look at this brown guy.
In Chile, like some people, when I had long hair one time in Chile, and people thought I was from Easter Island, which is part of Chile.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But you know, they're Polynesian.
Right.
Polynesians.
Those big. That's the place with the big ass heads, right?
Yeah.
Easter
I
Island?
just found
Yeah.
out that Chile annexed Easter Island. It wasn't that long ago, wasn't it?
What is annexed? That sounds bad.
Oh, it was a lot.
they incorporated it into their territory.
Yeah,
We've annexed you.
it's been a while.
It has?
Yeah.
Wasn't it in the 1900s when that happened?
No.
It was before then?
Yeah.
What are those heads for?
Oh, okay.
So they believed that so they had their chief, you know, the chief of the island, it was called Ariki, and whenever they died, they carved them, or not carved them, but it was just the same face all the time, but they carved them into the rock and put them up, and there was a like the information of whoever died on the back.
It's like a really complicated tombstone. Or memorial,
yeah,
'cause
memorial, yeah.
Okay.
So it's for them to keep their leaders there, you know, awake. And some of them have two eyes, and some of them only have one eye.
Why?
Because they say that if they have two eyes, they're alive. If some of them have lost their eyes, but if they have only one eye, that means that they didn't want them to stay alive. It was a bad leader.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. So that's like, yeah, let's take away his eye. He was a bad. So what did they think of pirates when pirates showed up?
Well, it was hard for pirates to make it all the way there, so like they hardly made it there.
Oh,
It was
so they
like
never-
it was a group from like New Zealand or whatever that drifted away and found the island.
But no eye patches and that. That's they weren't like, oh, he's dead.
No.
Pirates were mostly in the Gulf area, the Caribbean. Right?
Yeah.
There's a city.
But pirates
Chile.
are in oceans everywhere. I just want.
Yeah.
If they're going fast enough, they can make a wheelie.
There's a
Central
city in
America.
Chile called Coquimbo, and it's known as like the pirate city.
Okay.
Wow.
And because it was founded by pirates, and they used to stop there and do shit, and
That's
have
cool.
fun.
What I like about Chile, what I've always heard, what I would love to go because it's got like, doesn't Chile have like every type of topography there is? It's got like mountains
Climate,
and deserts
yeah.
and like glaciers and tropics, and it's got everything.
Huh.
Yeah, and the desert is like the driest desert
Yeah.
in the world, and there's people that have died there. Their body just mummifies because it's so dry that like everything just stays intact.
Yeah, because didn't they? Wasn't
It's
it
like-
in Chile where they found a mummy in the mountain where like she was basically from like the 13 or 1400s, and she was just up there,
Yeah.
in her clothes and her beads and
Yeah.
everything. She had died.
She
up
just
there.
got too cold or something.
Yeah.
She got a little chilly.
Yeah. Look at you.
Look at me. I've been sitting over here fucking waiting. Like, just
I'm
waiting.
gonna do this so I can.
Yeah, it's hard to, it's...
Yeah, I've been like ignoring.
I've been looking
you a
at your
little bit.
back. It's fine.
Yeah.
You got a great back.
I have a great back.
You have a good back.
And okay, so
Go back to the brown, because the whole point of this show is
Yeah.
to figure for other comics to watch that are on the show to get material to roast you about. And so I always start asking by like what childhood bullies made fun of you for. You said for being darker than everybody else.
Yeah, I was darker than the other kids.
Long
in
hair.
a dark country.
And No, there's
It's like a
it's
brown,
like-
a medium.
It's
country.
like half
a
and
cinnamon-
half.
It's a cinnamon country. It's like
It's a half and half.
Half
like
and half.
Half white.
half and half is white. It's
And
milk
the
mixed
other
with whole cream.
and the other half is not brown, but we call it mestizo, which is
Oh.
a mix of
Yeah.
white people and just brown people.
Right.
Mestizo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hell
remember.
yeah. I wish I was
learning about that.
mestizo. My fucking I just got back from the beach and my ginger ass was not
Burning.
mestizo. Yeah, it was. I was on fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not like in the hot weather here. I
But
don't
you
like
know,
it.
like my cousins, they're both white.
Yeah.
Like pink cheeks
Mhm.
and clear like brown, like very light
Light.
brown hair.
I thought you were gonna say clear hair. I was
And
like, fuck yeah.
yeah.
That's
And,
incredibly white.
and fucking freckles and
Oh no.
and a little bit, you know, they're very Germanic, more Germanic looking.
What did that mean? What was?
You know what I mean?
Ah, fuck you, Alexis.
More Germanic, you know.
More German. You saying fat? That's what you're saying.
No, a little bit more complete. You know what I mean?
I was fucking around with GPT earlier, and I was trying to get some deep questions for comedians to ask, but I started.
because you're so good at writing
Yeah,
questions.
I'm not good at writing. I love ChatGPT. Fuck you, dude. I don't give a shit. I'm going to use that. It's going to get to a point where eventually we just have like a watch where it's like you have your own personal AI. Kind of like I've been listening to. I've been playing a lot of Halo
You sound
lately.
like you can't wait.
I can't
Until-
fucking wait.
No,
Dude.
I want the Neuralink in my head.
Yeah.
Talk to the AI best friend.
It's like, good morning, Bear. It's a cloudy morning, so make sure you grab that favorite denim jacket and do not ride your motorcycle. Remember what happened last time?
I kind of want an AI kind of like robot, like in Fallout, that does all the shit for you.
Oh, like Cogsworth?
Yeah.
But here's the
No,
thing.
that's too clunky.
No. Because look, if you have the AI, just like how you know how you can like have Google Photos, have it on your phone, and then boom, it's on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you got, the AI can inhabit it and work it. So if you've got the robot, say you got a
Right.
clothes folding robot, be like, hey, say we'll call him Jarvis because I like Marvel. So we'll, hey Jarvis, go fold the clothes for me. He leaves the watch and goes bloop, 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 goes into the robot and does it, and then comes back to the watch.
Essentially, he wouldn't even have to do that because he would be like, activating the robots now, sir. They're folding the laundry. It should be done in approximately 14 minutes.
Yes.
Exactly.
But
That would
this
be
is also
fucking
like,
dope.
sir, you have an alcohol blood level of 2.46.
What are you, my wife?
You can 0.844. You should be dead. Please, we have deactivated all vehicles within your vicinity.
That would suck.
Yeah, exactly, but also not because
It's like, okay, then be like, okay, then you go get me alcohol.
right. Oh, I'm sure by then it'll be like,
Then you go to Taco Bell, Jarvis.
I have
And it's like, Mr. Bear, it's Sunday. You're still in Arkansas. Your career didn't go anywhere.
We're
It's
gonna have robots
2077.
before we have drinking on Sunday. Y'all realize that, right?
yeah, absolutely, 100%. Yes.
When are they gonna take that fucking law? Like they're voting for
Never.
like
Never.
Jesus
For porn or alcohol?
the alcohol.
Yeah,
law.
no, it'll never happen. There's too many.
So dumb.
There's too much.
It makes sense now because there's so many breweries and shit. But here, but
Why do you think they popped up? Because nobody
yeah.
can drink on Sunday.
Yeah, and they sell so much on Sunday, which is good. But
Power to the people. Except for them to buy their own shit on whenever they need it.
Right.
But anyway,
Okay,
I was
anyways,
talking to ChatGPT and I asked it to help me with questions that are deep. And then I started goofing off and I was like, okay, it was like, first it was like, talk about starting out as a comic, audience interaction, personal life, etc. And then I was like, okay, what are some deeper questions? And then it was like, what about career reflections, personal impact? And it gave me 8 more. And then I was like,
personal questions.
I need even deeper questions. And then it gave me 8 more: existential insights, resilience and growth, relationships and connections. And then I was like, I know this sounds crazy, ChatGPT, but I need you to create even deeper questions. And so then it's existential and philosophical vulnerability and authenticity. What role?
Never finished that word.
No, I'm just gonna go right past that.
I can
one.
say it. I know I can say it.
Okay, yeah,
And now no one else will believe I can say that. And then we'll just move on. Vulnerability and authenticity. What role does vulnerability play in your comedy? And how do you navigate the balance between being authentic and protecting your personal self? That's a deep question.
Deep question.
That's a deep question because essentially, damn, this is the first time I'm reading this. I skipped over all of them. I was like, I went deeper.
Okay. You. First of all, you told AI the wrong thing. You should have said, come up with a list of personal questions.
Personal, not just a comedian.
No, not deep questions. Personal questions, because
we're trying to find personal things about him to roast him on.
Oh my god! Hey, ChatGPT, I'm a piece of shit. I agree. You've been doing good. Yeah, no, this is very specific to stand up. But what about in your life? You ever? What are you scared of?
What am I scared of?
What's your biggest fear? And it can be
having a kid.
Oh, okay, that's solid.
Daddy issues
with a problem that I'm gonna have to take care of.
A kid with a problem.
Oh, yeah, I see. So you're cool with just
that will log your life, and you have to fucking carry them to the.
Wow.
Like a special needs kid.
Yeah.
That's what you're afraid of.
Yeah.
You're such a bigot. God damn it.
I don't know. I feel that.
Oh no,
it's hard.
Yeah.
I have a friend.
I was trying to just.
I have a friend. When I was a kid, I have a friend that told me that, and I was like, my biggest fear is getting someone pregnant right now, because I was like 16, and then he told me that, and I was like, okay, no, that's my biggest fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
Right.
Because like if your doctor comes out and tells you that your kid has special needs, like you're not like. Yeah, you're not like excited.
Depends. Are you already a TikTok influencer? Like you're about to rack it up, maybe.
Okay, maybe.
Like it's so hard to get up from a nap for me.
Oh yeah.
Starting from there, I
can't nap in the
getting
day,
up for
I'm done.
Dude.
Getting up for myself is already so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Right, man. I've been thinking about this. I think about people that get in a coma. It's like, damn. Like that's probably one of my biggest fears is being in a coma, because it's so hard for me to get up from a nap, like a 20-minute nap. Imagine a coma. I'm gonna be like, no, I can't do it.
The doctor's like, we don't understand. His brain activity says he's been awake for 10 years, but he won't get out of the bed.
Put him back. Put me back in, doc.
I like how you guys were like, okay, let's ask one questions. And I was like, oh shit, okay.
We want to know.
Okay, what else do you have? Do you have any other questions?
So your biggest fear was having a retarded child.
No, like
that's what he said.
I mean, like,
I get it.
It's like it's not that, because like you're fine.
Yeah.
You grew up fine. So
wait, are you saying Seth's retarded?
Yeah, I came up very, my mom smoked heroin and meth.
No, it's not that.
She named me after her favorite drug that she did.
It's not that. It's just pregnant. like I want to play soccer with my kid,
right,
or shit like that.
The odds of your kid having special needs is very low, and also
I know, but
playing soccer with a special needs kid sounds fun as fuck. You could bounce the soccer ball off his head, he won't even feel it.
Yeah, they're gonna be so excited to get it. It's gonna be frustrating.
Timmy, use your helmet.
It's gonna be frustrating.
Hey, you asked, dude.
They're not.
You wanted to know.
That's exactly why we asked this. That's exactly why. I love it.
I don't know how are you gonna roast me that way, but go ahead.
I don't know. I feel there's got to be something there.
That's
another fear. Okay, another fear.
Yeah, give us all your fears.
Okay, another fear. That I want. No, I'm trying not to think of. So everything is dark that I'm thinking.
It's okay. Go dark.
What's
it is what it is. It's organic.
Fear? I think not seeing my mom before she dies.
Not seeing your mom before she dies.
Yeah.
That's gonna be hard to roast.
Is she still in Chile?
Yeah.
Got you.
Like that.
How often do you go back?
I haven't. So.
Oh,
yeah.
In 10 years?
Yeah.
10 years? You afraid they're not going to let you come back here? when you get back?
No. I got a green card. They could be.
Why don't you go visit your mom?
It's just so first of all, it's a lot of money, and if I had that much money,
you're not going to see your mom.
I don't want to spend it in because that's just the ticket. It's like it could be it's usually always between 900 and whatever else.
Right.
It depends on the date, And so if I have $900,
yeah,
I'll go to Mexico and get fucked up at some beach, you know,
Are there
and
is it
still
cheaper-
have money when I come back.
Yeah.
You know,
Is it cheaper for her to fly up here and back?
is the same.
same.
Yeah, it will probably
It's the
be
same
more
airplane.
expensive for her to fly here.
So you're not going to see your mom before she dies.
We'll see. We'll see.
Someone send him $900. I know you're gonna be like, you're gonna spend it on something else, like a homeless person.
No, I'm not
We're
gonna
gonna-
spend it on something else.
No, you'll be like, look at this,
I'll pay
PlayStation
my
5.
I'll pay my taxes with it.
There you
Hey,
go.
yo, dude, I fucked up with my taxes. That's a good roast there.
Yeah,
You fucked up with your
I just
taxes.
I lied about I lied to the insurance company about how much money I made, and then they found out how much money I made, and it all came back in the tax return, and so they ended up charging me in with the tax credit that they gave
trying
me
to
for
slip
the
a fast one past IRS.
Real quick,
Yeah.
Alexi, I got to teach you something about American culture, okay? We never say we lied about something on camera. We say, allegedly, they said I lied about it. Okay. Don't admit to lying on camera.
Well, they already caught him.
Yeah, I was caught.
Oh, okay.
And I have to pay.
You gotta pay.
I must pay. Yeah, that's why.
Welcome to America.
That's why I did that show.
At Whitewater?
Yeah.
To pay your taxes?
Pretty much, because I was like, I need to pay by the end of this month, and I really need money, and it's like,
How did that go?
really, really
For those of you that
well.
don't know, Alexi just headlined Whitewater Tavern here in Little Rock.
I forgot about the camera.
It's good.
Good, I haven't done anything weird.
Yeah. Just
What
smoked
time
a
is
blunt.
it?
5:47.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
We're killing
Nice,
it. We're
nice.
doing really well. Yeah. So pretty. I saw some pictures. Looked like a pretty great crowd.
Yeah.
How long of a set did you do?
I did 40 minutes.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Well, I did 39 minutes, and I missed one joke. So
You
I
for-
was
like you
planning for
forgot
I
it?
was planning for 40 going for 40 minutes, and then I missed one joke.
You
and then
missed
I looked
it.
at,
Like forgot to say it.
yeah.
Damn, dude. Can we do it again?
And
Let's just do it again. Forgot the joke.
Did you make enough money for your taxes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes. Let's
Nice.
go. Okay.
Problem solved.
And yeah, it was nice. I think I like the idea of not present the show as a showcase. It's
Not
good.
presenting it as a showcase?
Yeah, just like if you're no, take it off.
I think it was helping with the popping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah, okay.
I had a little bit of popping problems.
Okay.
Alexi took one look over and goes, take that shit out.
It wasn't an aesthetic thing that I put this on for.
I don't like your tone.
I don't either. Yeah, Jake, you cheaping me? Jamie?
What?
Just a Joe Rogan joke. He always refers to the guy off camera, Jamie. It's
Okay.
hilarious. What were you saying though about not being a showcase? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
what do you mean by that? Elaborate by that.
like when you do a show, if you want to do a show, just advertise yourself.
Okay, like yeah. I love that. Just it's like a night with Alexi, you know?
and then that's it. And like, yeah, there'll be a host and a feature, you know, and like most shows are like that. Like,
Right.
But once you do it like that, it's like, I don't know. It gives people the idea that they're gonna. I don't want to say it about myself like that, but it gives people the idea that they're gonna see something better than we're promoting. You know,
Right.
because like if you're like all the shows and bar shows, they all look like that. But if you want to do a show yourself and you wanna put all that together and stuff like that, I think I will start recommending other comics to do it that way,
Right.
and not to present it as like comedy night, blasting the jokes.
Level Up comedy show.
Blasting jokes comedy night
Yeah.
presents whatever, you know, just
Like a recurring thing.
just
It's a
because
one night chance to catch the show.
and I worked on my material, and I was like, this has a narrative, and so I have to put like a title to it,
Okay.
and
That's
I
cool.
wanted to present it like that.
Right.
It's like they're all jokes put together, you know. It's not just shit that I wrote, like a story or whatever, you know. But it's all jokes put together in a way that it sounds like a fucking story.
That's excellent. Did
and-
you record it?
Yeah, I mean, I just did the audio recorded.
Oh, I see.
Oh, you did
and
the
I
video?
wanna do it more times and keep working on the same one, and then eventually record it.
Gotcha.
Cause yeah.
Send it out.
And hey, are you guys gonna put the fucking Spotify?
Yes.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Is it going to be on Spotify?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
yeah.
the Scots.
Yes. Scott's will be on Spotify.
Okay, when?
Alexi, why are you
Jeez.
dogging me like this, Alexi?
Because it's like
When is Spotify? Now. Bring it now. When
it's like what do you have to do?
you have
Well, okay, so what do I have to do? I have to press an extra button. So when I upload it to Spotify, I can't just put everything in there, it start uploading and hit publish, and then when it's done, it posts. It has to go through all that process, and then once it's done, you have to hit post.
Oh,
And
I
then
see.
clicking it again, I always forget to click it again.
Okay.
And so I literally have to log in and click it again.
So you can do it right now.
No, I have to do it over there on that computer.
Okay.
but it doesn't expire. It's not like
no.
I know,
Damn.
follow
That's
up
Too
question.
many extra steps.
How the fuck do you get into Spotify?
How do you get into it?
Yeah, how do you put your shit out on Spotify?
Well, first of all, you have to get a deal with Spotify. You have to ink a deal with them on paper. They have to come and listen and approve you and think you're the shit and want to partner with you, and then they actually come to you.
Johnny Spotify
You
comes
just
to your
go to
show.
their website and put it on their website.
Yeah,
That's all you do.
you have to call Johnny Spotify.
Probably I should do it on my computer because I've been trying to do it on my phone and it doesn't.
Do you know how to put stuff on YouTube?
Yeah.
That's how you put stuff on Spotify.
I used a
For
program
real?
Yeah.
called.
No.
I can show you. Yeah, you go. There's a website. It's podcasting for Spotify, podcasting/spotify.com or whatever. You go and you set up an account. You make your page, and then you just upload just like YouTube.
But it has to be a podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you can. Oh, it has to be a podcast.
Well, this is specifically podcasts on Spotify. I'm sure music has their own thing. I don't know. It can't be hard.
Yeah,
okay.
I used a program. It was like $50 a year.
Okay.
And it was called oh God, I wish I could remember. But it was a really corny name. It was like uploader, motivator, or something like that. It was really weird, but
Uploader, motivator.
It was really silly. Man, I wish I could remember what it was. It was just a really corny name, but you would you could choose all the demographics. You would upload files and choose all the demographics it would upload to from there, and
yeah. When I post it on Spotify, it also sends it to Apple Music, Google, everywhere else. Too.
Nice.
It's all through that
'Cause-
same website.
Yeah, that's what I want to.
are you trying to do an album?
I want to put something on Spotify rather than anywhere else.
That's where I mean, it's hard to. You have to become an artist with Spotify.
It's just I
You gotta get Johnny Spotify out.
I don't know why I'm like this, but I feel like the apps that I don't use are not popular. Do you feel that way?
Yes, I feel that way too.
That
Like a friend told me, it's like, why don't you put more stuff on YouTube? And I'm like, because it's just like, what? YouTube?
Nobody's watching YouTube.
Like that's still a
millions
thing.
and millions and millions of kids.
yeah. My son's like, why don't you upload to YouTube? He's like, I'm not gonna watch Twitch.
Right.
He's like, I'm not gonna watch Facebook
My
Live.
kid's definitely not on Facebook. So
Yeah. Yeah, what am I doing? He's like,
trying to stay away from.
he's like, you need to. He's like, Dad, you just got to put clips on YouTube Shorts. It's gonna show up on.
Yeah,
everybody,
that's what I
even
did a
on my
couple of
Xbox.
times.
I'm like, I don't know, man.
But I'm like, I don't know. It's just another platform, and for what? That's how I.
For exposure.
Platform, like it's a
A
platypus.
platform. It's got little spurs of poison in its back feet. TuneCore was the name of that website that would allow you to.
I feel like you knew the name this whole time.
I wish
but
I-
you wanted to be like, I don't remember.
What was it? Uploader
Trying to be-
motivator?
trying to be cool.
I kind of got
Which is-
I kind of got scammed, but I don't remember the name.
I don't think I got scammed. I did have like a very small clip of a Nappy Roots song as the intro. So it was like 6 seconds of.
And they wouldn't let you.
And well, I posted it for like 2 years, and then I think they finally noticed.
They were like, what is
They
this?
were like, hey, this clip, maybe someone from Nappy Roots listened to my album.
No, they probably just got an AI.
No, never. That was never gonna happen. Nappy Roots won't listen.
It is a good thing that you cannot just post shit on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Spotify. I just wish they paid their people better. I wish the artists were paid. But what about Apple Music?
There's also SoundCloud, right?
SoundCloud. I mean, I need more face tattoos for SoundCloud. I feel like
Yeah, I don't know anything about SoundCloud.
SoundCloud is a lot of independent artists.
Yeah, I know a lot
okay.
of rappers are on it, but I don't know like about uploading. Like if they do podcasts or
Yeah.
anything else, comedy, anything like
They
that.
do podcasts.
They do?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge for podcasts.
Yeah, I've listened to, stuff that should have been on Patreon. People have pirated and put it on SoundCloud.
Okay.
It's a lawless
Yeah.
escape of man. There's you can't find this anywhere else other than SoundCloud. It's a mix of the Space Jam soundtrack and the Home Improvement theme.
Okay.
And
I might just put a fucking sound memos, voice memos from my phone into fucking SoundCloud.
and make it into an album and make it like voice memos.
Yeah.
2024.
Just like edit it a little bit on an
Yeah.
audio app or whatever
Yeah.
on my computer to like make it sound better, and just maybe just do that. There's a lot of people on SoundCloud.
That grassroots shit. The worst that's gonna happen is
3 listeners.
you'll get a few listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget about SoundCloud. I used it a lot for Dungeons and Dragons because you could go and find pretty much any song for free.
Okay, anyways, I got a divorce.
You did get a divorce.
So you did
I
get
was
married.
wondering if you were going to bring that up or not.
So you did get married.
I did get married.
How long into
here.
America were you married? Is this
Well, I was here for 1 month, and then we got married because we were
Jeez.
gonna do that and then come back to Chile before.
Wait, so you knew her.
Yeah.
before, okay.
And we spent time in Chile, and then we were gonna do that here and then come back to Chile.
What's really funny is that Alexi's ex-wife's mom, I think, works with my mom.
Oh wow.
And so, like, every time I would go see my mom, she would, like, bring up, she was like, yeah, how's Alexi? How's he doing? Like, I heard he got a divorce. I was like, he got a divorce? Like, my mom is actually the one that told me.
Yeah, that's
Apparently,
so funny.
your ex-wife's mom does not like you.
That's
Not a
okay. That's okay.
Mutual.
No. But
So-
that's okay.
Was she from here?
Yeah, she's from Arkansas.
Oh, and then she went to Chile. Why was she in Chile? What was going on there?
She was just
Going to
studying.
university there?
Yeah.
So she's the reason you came to Arkansas?
Yeah.
How did she get a fucking scholarship there from here?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna talk about. We're talking about
You're
me.
right.
We're talking about me.
I'm just talking about how the stars aligned for her from Arkansas out of nowhere. I mean,
I just can't imagine growing up in Chile. Like, I'm going to go to the United States. Where are we going?
What other
Arkansas.
questions do you have in here? Let's
Don't.
let's see.
Alexi's
The
like,
roast hasn't started yet.
Alexis
I
like,
told you
got a
what.
divorce.
I told you.
Let's not talk about it.
I told you. Yeah. That's it.
So I know you're sensitive about her. I won't. Perfect for the roast.
No, it's not that. I believe in leaving people alone,
Right.
Right.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
You respect her privacy.
especially people that don't like me anymore.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I see. So, I mean,
They do not like
Yeah.
Alexis.
Did you know-
Yeah.
did you know Arkansas was the destination before you left?
So the first time I heard Arkansas, like I heard it in Spanish, and it's Arkansas. And the first time I heard it, I was like, "That's not how you say it. It's Kansas." Uh-huh.
I feel
No, I
that.
didn't know. I had no idea.
So,
I didn't know it was a place.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
After, it's like, where is this place? But yeah,
What did you see when you looked it up? Like beautiful
I mean,
Ozark Mountains. It okay. When you got here,
But it was in the winter.
I see.
So it was really cold and it was dry cold, which I never experienced before. And it was super
The
weird.
winter of 2017,
No,
No, it was
2014,
2014.
yeah.
Okay. In Little Rock, Arkansas?
Yep.
A different kind of cold.
I saw snow for the first time here
Okay.
because I lived in the coast in Chile, so I know. And you like to go to the Andes is like, nah.
But you were here for a month, got married, and then decided to stay. You're like, we're not going back. But you both a mutual decision.
Yeah. And then I was just here. And no, I don't know. And then I was here, and then this guy Tristan that they don't do comedy anymore, but I was invited, and I thought they said, do you wanna do comedy? And I didn't know English at the time that much, so I thought he said, do you wanna
get a divorce with your wife?
do you
No.
do you wanna do comedy? And I was like, fuck yeah. And so I remember just grabbing a napkin and writing some like stuff, like what can I talk about? And then yeah, I just went up, and then yeah, I liked it.
And then your wife divorced you
liked it a
after she
lot.
saw you do stand up, or
Probably. No.
Yeah, what caused the divorce?
I guess that's where I'm digging at. That's not my business.
Yeah.
But
But you did bring it up.
I do. Yeah, you did say I got a divorce.
Yeah, but I know I don't have to talk about it, so I'm not afraid. I know my rights.
We're not gonna.
I know the doors are locked and closed, but
Yeah, I get it.
Is this the plan? Was this the plan? Just bring me here, put me in the middle, and just
Talk about your divorce.
Yeah.
Get you back and forth until we found out why you left your wife.
It was just all over.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, she saw you do stand up.
It's like, this is over.
You keep saying that. That's not the case.
Was that the chronological order though? You get
Or
okay.
actually, I don't know if that's the case.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Let's do some digging together. Like let's unsolve mysteries this shit, dude. So you meet in Chile, you decide to move to America, you move to America, you get married, you do stand up, then you get a divorce? Or you do
Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
that old tale.
Yeah.
You meet a beautiful Arkansan. She lusts you back to Arkansas, the beautiful home of barbecue and palpable racism. And you're like, I don't ever want to go home. It's fucking dry cold here.
What was that like? And we don't have to talk about the divorce and what caused it. But afterwards, you moved to this country to be with your wife, and then you get a divorce. What's that like? Like, because you chose to stay and not go home and see your mom before she died. So, like, what was like? Walk me through that process. Because, like, for me, if I'm in a strange land and I followed somebody there and that doesn't work out, like I would feel
well.
Yeah, I want to go home.
I started doing comedy, and then after that, I was like, I just want to keep doing this.
Right.
Gotcha.
You became
and then
obsessed.
That's it. Yeah.
He went
So
so
comedy's your wife.
Comedy.
Like when you actually like it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that.
You know, that's because even like I could have moved to Chile and do it in Spanish and everything, but
You prefer haha, not jaja or whatever. Jaja.
No, it's just
That
that I like the way comedy. I like.
You did try, buddy.
I liked it.
You really gave it your all on that one. I
didn't like
appreciate
it,
that.
though. He's the
he
only one
didn't.
I care
He didn't like
about.
that at all.
I like that.
I did. I enjoyed that, Seth.
I like
I enjoyed the failure of it, I guess.
I like the comedy culture here.
Right.
Yeah.
Way
Okay.
more.
What
Yeah.
is have you seen or experienced? I guess you started doing. You haven't been back, so I mean,
Well, now it's big there. Like as soon as I left, they like fucking open a comedy.
Hey, he's gone. We can start doing it now.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah.
And I have a friend, and he's like one of the biggest comics in my city.
That's cool.
yeah,
And
maybe
he's
you don't. Maybe your trip back to Chile is paid for by comedy. You know what I mean? Like
Maybe
you
that's
do
how
a
you see your
show-
mom before she dies.
You do a show at the homecoming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking now, we're sparking some ideas here. We got some light bulbs popping up.
I don't really write stuff in Spanish though.
It's time.
It would be easy though. That's how
Hey.
I think about it.
Plug it into ChatGPT, baby, and she'll help you out. I don't know. I just assume she's a female.
Real quick,
she's very smart.
Let's show the crowd what Alexi is fighting for.
Oh, okay.
On this
yes.
roast battle.
All right. So the roast battle is going to go. They're going to go do their set, so we get to know you a little bit.
You'll do 10 minutes, a regular set, and then you'll come back and every comic does their best 3 jokes and turn it bracket style. You'll do 3 jokes, they'll do 3 jokes. The winner faces whoever won the other one. For the Scoundrels Undisputed Roast Battle Champion belt.
This thing is heavy. This is heavy.
That thing is dope.
It is pure gold. 100% gold. I think there's diamonds in it. This is awesome,
platinum.
dude. This is amazing. So, and they'll have to defend it every month.
Every month, the winner comes back and defends it.
Nice.
And they hang on to it.
Take selfies with it.
I think they're missing a letter there. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be awful.
If I fucking misspelled something.
That'd be so funny.
That would be funny. That would be perfect. I wish I had misspelled it.
Is it undisputed or indisputed?
Undisputed.
Did you look it up?
I know.
It's our native language.
Yeah, I don't have to look it up, Alexi.
I've seen Americans say irregardless.
That's a word. That is a word.
No, it is not a fucking. No, it is.
I have had this argument. I hate it. Don't get me wrong. I'm on your side, Alexi, but it is a stupid word.
No, it is not a word.
It is.
Irregardless is not a word.
I'm sorry.
No.
God damn it, boys! It is.
So you've said it.
I have finally bowed out of.
Oh yeah, you were the guy that said it.
No, I've bowed out of arguments and been like, all right, no, because I've been proven wrong.
So
that it is.
Regardless is without regard.
Mm-hmm.
Irregardless would be the opposite of without regard. So that would just be with regard.
It sounds like it should be, and I agree with you. However,
the word is just regard.
I'd love to play this game with you, but I've already done it with someone that struck me down like fucking
dude.
Saruman.
You're getting prompts and shit from AI. You're getting help from AI.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm more
trust
machine than man.
I don't really trust what you know.
I'm basically a
now.
search engine. I would trust someone with AI plugged in more than I would trust you because they have access to the fucking hive, baby. They got access to, okay, hey, Google, what was the last time someone shit their pants so hard they died? It's right there in your head.
Elvis, baby. Didn't need to Google that.
Yeah, there you go. See, you may have AI. What if my AI was just Bair in my head? Like,
so you
what if I'm the voice of your head? That'd be cool.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be really cool.
Right?
So you're ready to just give up.
Oh, dude.
You're ready to just
I don't think it's given up. I think it's starting the next chapter of human evolution.
I mean, it's inevitable. It's like Thanos.
It'll change everything. It'll change everything.
It's inevitable.
Inevitable. Ah, shit, dude. Alexi, what do you got coming up? You just did your Whitewater show, but anything coming up you want to plug?
Got any other bills you need to pay? You're trying to do a show for?
Yeah, actually.
Parking tickets at the Argenta district.
Me and Rob are doing a show. Fuck, I forgot.
At the Joint?
June 27th?
In Northwest Arkansas. Thursday. This Thursday.
Nice.
This Thursday? No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
On the 20th?
Yeah.
Okay. Next week you're doing
Arkansas.
the Joint, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
For you.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it for Rob. I think he's headlining.
Oh, the Rob.
Yeah, for Rob.
The Joint live at Rob Rigo or whatever.
Yeah, we're doing that next week, and
that's what I thought you were talking about. That's my mistake.
And on September 14th, I think it is September 14th. Me and JJ are doing a show at the Joint, and it's gonna be 30 minutes each.
Nice.
The double feature.
Mm-hmm.
The double headliner. That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
All right, Alexi. Anything else you'd like to promote before we get out of here and go to the Joint and tell these jokes?
Also, that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
That's like my story. That's where my story ends.
Well, we tried to get you to talk about your divorce, but you didn't want to, Alexi.
There's so much shit has happened.
If there's anything else you want to throw out on the table.
Oh, for material?
Yeah, I mean...
Nah, they can suck my dick.
Yeah. Precisely.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
Yeah.
Make sure you come out to the Looney Bin this Monday on what is that?
June
the 24th?
24th.
Yes, June 24th, 8 p.m. Watch Alexi compete for this roast battle belt.
Excellent.
Seth, you got anything you want to throw out there?
I think I'm doing some kind of showcase on June 26th.
What does that mean?
It's like a
Some
Wednesday.
kind of showcase?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what it is. I'm hosting a showcase at the Looney Bin. It's Dre, Trey, and May.
Okay,
Oh,
so
hell
you're
yeah.
okay. So you're
I think it's
hosting
making
a
it-
show at the Looney Bin.
Yeah, I'm hosting a show at the Looney Bin.
Okay, cool. I'm doing some kind of showcase.
I will
I don't
fight
know.
you in your sleep.
You know that you have all the information and you're being vague about it.
I like being vague. I want people to. What is that? What is that going to be like? Who's
Yeah,
on that?
people are not into that.
Yeah, the 3 people that listen.
The what? The 3 people that listen?
Let's get them in. You're right. I should give them all the information. I believe it is Trey.
May and Dre.
May.
Like I like Dre is on the show and he's like, yeah, I'm doing some kind of showcase.
I don't know.
It's like you're
might
talking
like
about it like
it.
there's gonna be a bunch of open micers.
I think I'm also like talking to remember in my own head. Like I know I'm doing something. What is it again? Like I'm old, brother. I'm old and I've smoked weed out of more cans than I'd like to admit. So I'm gonna have.
Irregardless of your opinion.
God damn it! I'll never say it. I'll never say irregardless.
From now on.
It is unfortunately a word. No, I have a friend named.
He's looking it up.
Thanks for doing this, Alexi. Really appreciate
Okay,
it.
thanks. Thank you guys.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here, regardless of how I feel about all this. Take it easy, y'all.
Bye everybody. Go
Peace.
fuck yourselves.